Why is this happening? We had a perfectly good ending. It was fine. What need for season 4 do we have? Aside from that.
It's all about the money. It's always been about the money. Now, Apple TV does their level of production seems to be the best in the business right now. If there's a show on Apple TV, the chances of it being a great show are high.
Sure.
They don't miss very often. So to that end, whether we want it or not, it'll probably be a good season. I think it's more of the discussion of sometimes shows just need to be done.
Right.
And we reached the law of diminishing returns. And
Like
for
CSI
Ted Lasso,
season 40.
Ted Lasso came into our universe kind of around COVID, where we really needed something like uplifting and
we had already watched Tiger
soft,
King.
and The Last Dance, and we just
that was an era.
We clung to that kind of
back.
that positivity, and season 2, season 3, real good and strong. But I think the way they ended season 3 was great, and to bring it back, it just feels like, what are we doing here? So rarely does a show end when it's supposed to, kind of like NFL or sports careers in general. They walk off into the sunset, and it's a perfect ending.
John Elway finish is not normal.
Or do they come out of
Peyton Manning
retirement
finish, right.
1, 2, 3 times? And
That's what I'm worried about here.
Yeah.
I just don't want it going,
Because again, we all love the characters. This isn't about like not enjoying the story in and of itself. A lot of it is just there was a certain poeticism about the way season 3 ended. It split people because I didn't like a lot of people. For anyone that was spoiled on it, or anything, I just want to put up a disclaimer, a spoil warning.
if you haven't seen it by now, you're out of luck.
I agree, but you never know. Like
Tune out right now.
People still get on people's case for spoiling The Sixth Sense, and that was like when I was 6 years old. So to some degree, I bring that up to sit there and say Ted's finale in season 3 left some people divided on either going back to his family or staying with the found family that he had. I'm not necessarily torn one way or the other, but I like that it was a question, and I like that there was some uncertainty in that. There was that was part of the not necessarily the joy,
It was
but
kind of a
the
choose your own
resonance of it.
adventure kind of finish.
Right, but it was the resonance of it. It was like, oh, I can sit with this and worry about the same consequences that he is. And now it's like, okay, we'll just rip the Band-Aid off and he's back. You know what I mean?
Again, rarely do shows go out perfectly.
Right.
Like I thought, what was it, Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad had a fantastic
They nailed
finale.
it. They nailed it. And they could have easily just brought it back again and done something, just try to remix. Instead, they did the sequel, or I guess the prequel. I don't even know how you qualify Better Call Saul, but see, they did that perfectly. I
At least
think
then you're making it something different, which it feels like this is trying
I
to
was
be
gonna-
a little
well,
different.
but
I was
you
going to
put the
ask the same
same-
thing, though. It's still soccer. It's just women's soccer. Is
still-
it different
But
enough?
you still put Ted Lasso on it. You put season 4. It's different. If you want to rebrand, then just rebrand it. Make it something in its own.
Or take one of the side characters and make them the main
and make
character.
it that. I mean, one of the best shows of all time was a spinoff. Frasier was a spinoff
Yes.
of Cheers, and I will stand for Frasier.
But what about
Best
the reboot?
sitcoms ever.
But what about the reboot?
I will not watch the reboot. I have not watched the reboot.
Jonah is like, I am wounded by the reboot.
So yeah, the moment they said
Mike is totally lost, by the way.
you need to culture yourself with some Frasier. You need to lather yourself with some.
He hears the blues are calling.
Frasier is one that I missed out on. I'll
Scrambled
have to
eggs.
pull that up on
Oh my.
whatever streaming service.